Okay, everybody, I'm really excited today because as I am snowed in, I have the honor of talking to Tamlyn Tomita, aka Kumiko from Cobra Kai and Karate Kid 2. How you doing today, Tamlyn?
Very well. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for having me. Happy snow day. I was just showing him off because I'm here in LA, so it's totally Sunday. I'll switch it over to you so you could get the view.
Oh
There
man,
you go.
I'm
Yeah.
just so jealous.
But I'm so thrilled to be here with you all and look forward to the conversation we're going to have.
Yeah, so I have so many questions. I've just while I was watching Cobra Kai season 3, I was like, this is so amazing to see Tamlyn back now in this franchise. Now, for
Oh,
you, when you saw Cobra Kai came out season 1 on YouTube, what was
right.
going through your head? Were you like, I cannot believe this is happening? Is there a chance that Kumiko's coming back? Like, what exactly were you
I think
feeling?
it's a pretty universal response, right? Everybody's, because it's the anticipation, it's the excitement, it's like the thrill. It's like, oh my God, what are those guys going to be like 35 years later, man? And they're exactly what you think they could be, and more so. And I think the brilliance of the three amigos, Josh Heel, John Hurwitz, and Hayden Schlossberg, plus William Zabka and Ralph Macchio, they really are careful as to how to bridge the stories from the Karate Kid franchise over to Cobra Kai, and they're just so fun. The show is so fun. It's just on this side of really good cheese. It's nostalgic. It's we're able to laugh at them and laugh at us because we are so entrenched in the 80s. And it's a fond and fun look back, and but with the forward vision as to how we can look at the LaRusso kids and Johnny Lawrence's kids and all the kids out there in the Cobra Kai franchise.
Yeah, that's what makes it so exciting is because it really does like center on these kids, but also give so much time and grace to the characters like yours and Kumiko. So it kind of satisfies the new and the old fan base.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
I
exactly.
I think what also adds to my first question I asked you is where were you when you found out like, okay, you're on board for Cobra Kai, like Kumiko's coming back? Like, how did that happen?
I think I just was at home, and I think Ralph texted or called or emailed. He communicated to me in a very casual fashion. He goes, "Hey, would you?" And I go, "Are you kidding? Sure." I just need to look at the script. And he said the three amigos would love to send it to you
Wow.
because again, and I've said it in other interviews. Forgive me, Steve, for talking to other people before you do.
Oh no,
Before you,
I'll let that
but
slide.
it's about bringing the authentic a more authentic Okinawan voice to Cobra Kai.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of that, and we jump in with Kumiko, and she's in Okinawa, and it's my favorite parts of season 3, all the scenes with
Oh,
Kumiko. And I'm not just saying that
that's very
because
sweet. Thank you. I no, I
I,
feel it. I feel it. Thank you.
yeah, and I think you, I don't know what effect you had on people, but everyone was crying in scenes with you. You had all the jerking moments. You pulled it out of our souls. But I really wonder too, to get to that place of Kumiko that you portrayed so well, was it daunting to jump into a character from so long ago you played as a child to now, like filling in the gap of like what she was up to? Like, was that crazy?
Well, there's there again to thank you. It was really pulling in. It was the hardest and the easiest thing because you all have to remember, you fans of Karate Kid, that was the first thing I have ever done. I have never acted before. So when I walked on set on Karate Kid, uh, Ralph and Pat and Nobu and Danny and Yuji and all those guys were my teachers. I was working as I
Mm.
was learning, and I was doing as I was learning. I was everything that I'm doing. Pat and or Ralph or John Avildsen, our great director, and our James Crave, our cinematographer, Clifford Colvin, the first AD. I remember these names because they were so integral to the birth of Tamlyn Tomita actor.
Mm.
So I'm working in those scenes in Cobra Kai, the episodes 4 and 5 that you all saw. It's levels of Tamlyn and Ralph working together. It's like, oh my God, we're so old, and it's like, how are your kids and how's your parents? And but again, it's again young Tamlyn working with young Ralph, and Ralph really literally holding my hand said, "You're going to do good. Just just have let's have fun together." And Pat, the memories of talking about Pat and about reading the letters from Miyagi. It's like
Yes.
we're working on two parallel levels at the same time. And so again, it was easy, but it was also hard because those are real things that Tamlyn and Ralph were probably feeling in talking about Pat Morita while you're seeing
Hmm.
Kumiko and Daniel-san talking about Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, and that was clearly my favorite scene of the whole season. And
Oh,
I wonder, when you read the script, reading that scene, did you get really emotional? Like the first time your eyes saw that?
yeah, of course. Come on. I mean, we're all human beings. I mean, if any
Yeah.
one of you guys had read the script, you would have gone, "Oh my God!" And you just have to keep it together. You have to keep it together because Tamlin knows that Kumiko has to give this lesson or give
Right.
these treasures to Daniel-san or Ralph. And Ralph is in on the reader in the writers' room. So it's those kinds of uh, preciousness and the rarity and the uniqueness of Ralph and Pat being like this, and
Right.
Miyagi-san and Daniel-san being like this. So it was the double layeredness, the double stacked Oreo deliciousness that you
Hell
get.
yeah. And you could definitely feel his spirit in that area where you guys were.
Right.
It was incredible. And,
Yeah.
you know, another thing people were praising about your performance with Ralph was you guys had such good chemistry, like you did in Karate Kid too. But did that like click right away on set? Like, did it feel like you never left, or was there like this weirdness? Like, I haven't like had scenes with
No,
you in
it was
years, you
it
know?
was so joyous. I think I squeezed him a bit to death because I was just so I was like, oh my, and I think you could tell I'm much more noisier than Kumiko. I'm much more demonstrative. I'm just a valley girl from LA, so it's like, oh my God, Ralph. And it was just trying to burn on all the pistons, and drive them all, and just put aside the joyousness of Tamlyn and Ralph aside, and have that, those, the ships that pass through the night of Kumiko and Daniel-san. So that's what's sweet. That's what was fun for Tamlyn and Ralph because it was like, oh, these two, in another life. Oh well, but that's
Well, that
that's the joy, and that's life. That's life. You still have that tenderness, that affection, that love and joy for another, but it just wasn't meant to be.
you'll see. Okay, that's gonna be a thing where fans are gonna debate this because fans that watch this, a lot of them want uh, Ralph to end up with Tamlin, or shall we say, Kumiko with Daniel-san,
The
and
fictional characters, got it,
the
yeah, because
fictional.
Ralph Macchio and his lovely wife Phyllis are, oh my
Yeah.
God. I met Phyllis on the set of Karate Kid 2,
Oh no.
and I
Okay.
go, wow, this is the true love story, high school sweethearts. And I felt it then, and I still feel it now. And it's just like, oh wow, everybody should have that. And luckily Tamlin has that, but it's just like, just to see that, and sorry to skew, but yes, I
No.
understand about the fanship out there for Kumiko and Daniel, but we'll see where the universe takes us. It takes the Karate Kid universe, Cobra Kai universe, and I love all the fans for loving on that and for wishing that. Yeah, so
So
it's
I think too. I think the reason people felt that way was, from my perspective, watching the scenes in Okinawa, Kumiko financially and spiritually saved Daniel, and she really was like an MVP of this season. And I wonder though, was that all friendly, or was there this like true love that goes past the time they had, like contributing to her motivations there?
I think it's a little of both. I think that's a very, very honest answer because there's no black or white. There's no, it's always like, and because we're human, we're allowed to dream, we're allowed to
Mm.
fantasize, we're allowed to hope. Of course, and we keep those hidden because to act upon those will have consequences. To for Kumiko to you know you know sashay in, into the LaRusso's household in Encino. I think they live in Encino, right? Which is just like 10 miles down the road. It's like it would be really bold, and it would really upset that universe. So come on,
Sure.
it's like, but to dream, and that's why I understand and adore fan fiction, because it allows people to really write and create stories, and to live out in their imaginations as how they would want things to turn out, and that's a good and healthy exercise. It's the questions of carrying out that I go, oh, that's so sweet. But we have this established world of Karate Kid and Cobra Kai, and we want to honor those characters. We want to honor the characters in the collaborative minds of the three amigos, because they're the ones who are the gods and goddesses of what we're seeing now on Netflix.
Now, if the three amigos give you a call down the line and say, we want you back on the show, are you going to do it?
Are you kidding? Of course I would. Hey, what do you? It's like yeah. It would be absolutely an open. We have an open door. I'm able to write and text and go, oh my gosh, that was a great scene. Whoever would have thought that would, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the gift for me, to be able to have that door open. So whatever they have in their minds, absolutely. And that goes for all the characters that I had worked with on Karate Kid 2. Yuji and I are good friends. Ralph and Yuji had a blast a week before I arrived to Atlanta on set, now 2 years ago. But the workout they had into the karate scene, oh my God, that was a laugh. That just, and seeing it just as observer, it was like, oh my God, they're having so much fun as Yuji and Ralph, the getting older bones, while as the fury and the fierceness of the young Daniel-san meets the young Chosen still, 35 years later, was so hilariously funny. That's a gift I wish that's the kind of behind the scenes stuff that I wish they had the foresight and the funds to see, because that was
Crazy.
to see them aching and oohing and awing at what they can do and what they can't do, and the price they paid in executing all those kicks and strikes. Oh my gosh, it was like, oh.
Yeah.
It was. I'm telling you stuff that I wish I had filmed for you guys to enjoy as well.
But look, it's amazing to hear it, and you paint it well visually, and I think it's so cool that there's such a diehard fan base here for this franchise and how it's been reformed. And I feel like a lot of you are a fan favorite, and it's not just because of Kumiko the character, but because of Tamlyn the person and actress. You're such a chill person, a great actress. And my before I let you go, I want to ask you about Tamlyn. How are you doing during these crazy times, and what do you kind of do on your day-to-day basis? Are you
I'm
watching
lucky.
TV? Or you reader?
Oh, well, I try to do all those things, and and I'm in the same boat as everybody else. I'm very fortunate to have a roof over my head, and wow, Steve, you just touched a nerve, because it's, again, we're in such tumultuous times, but these are times that deserve and demand change, to be able to provide comfort and safety and security for all of us, and to have, first of all, is their health. So the rolling out of vaccines under this new administration is a blessing, and it's a growing blessing for the economy to redefine itself as to what's going on in the stock market, and ability
Right.
for the gig economy, and for all the companies that are out there that actually serve the people, in terms of providing services and things that we need, not just luxuries, not like a 24 karat gold toilet that I need or anything like that. But it's just so regular American, Joes and jeans of every color, of every creed, of every background, can say, I'm an American, I deserve a place in the society, and I'm going to link arms with my brothers and sisters and say, we can do this, and let's get this country going again.
Yeah, Tamlyn, that was just woo. I'm inspired now. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you're just lifting everyone's spirits, and you have that aura about you, and you lifted mine today. I'm snowed in, but I had so much fun talking to you. Everyone, obviously, rewatch Cobra Kai season 3. You can even watch Karate Kid 2. I just watched it on Prime Video. It's rent it for like $3. Keep supporting the franchise. It's so much fun to watch. Tamlyn, and is there anything else you wanted to promote or plug before I let you go?
And you know what? I just wish all the best for you guys who are being snowed in, because that's a serious thing. It's like a girl in sunny California doesn't think these things about the inconvenience, about, you know.
Yeah, it's
But
on the East Coast over here.
you know what? Do me a favor and make snowmen for me, because I've
Okay.
never had that opportunity. You know,
Oh, wow.
I've made snow angels, you know, and it was like, oh, but I don't think I had that kind of buildable snow to make those
Sure.
giant life-size snowmen. And yeah, and throw tomato at it for me.
Love that. Okay, I will. I'll go out right now and do it.
Okay.
Tamlyn, thank you so much. I hope to talk to you in the future, and I can't wait to see where your career goes next. And I'm really grateful for you joining me today.
Thank you, Steve. Good luck and have fun. Thank you.